Yeah, almost into the 80s. They're very in time. Hey!
Gonna win her back. Now he's in Godfather mode.
Ah, good angle.
Oh, Mike
What
Tyson!
the fuck?
Mike Tyson! Oh!
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, because you demanded it and because it's a trilogy, The Godfather Part III. I've never seen it, or I'd seen pieces like with the other two. Aaron's never seen it. We're diving into easily the most acclaimed sequel of all time. The one everyone's like, wait till you get to Godfather 3. Aaron, are you excited?
I am, weirdly enough. You know, I know this movie probably doesn't have the best reputation, but I really like the first two, and I'm curious to see, you know, what happens in this final chapter of The Godfather. I'm genuinely so excited. I know that Francis Ford Coppola is still behind this one, and we got Al Pacino back, so let's freaking do it. How about you?
You know, I think you and I are unique in that we both slightly preferred the first to the second.
Yes.
And so I'm curious if we also perhaps slightly prefer this to the average viewer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going in
thinking.
optimistic. I'm a sucker for a trilogy. I'm excited to see what shakes out. I'm excited to see how it ends, because the legacy of the second one was really beautiful because it was like a prequel sequel. It did stuff before and after. It did a really cool job building the world. So how does something end when we've already seen a character fall? Because that's what I feel like the second one definitely was. So I'm curious if this movie's just consequences. But yeah, really excited to dive in. Let's dive into a movie before the internet. Before we had to worry about any of that, let's watch The Godfather Part 3. I'm really curious at the tone this one takes, because I really think the first two did such a good job feeling like the prequel didn't feel inauthentic. The sequel element didn't feel inauthentic. I'm curious if, however many years later, this can feel like a completion.
Yeah. Does it feel, natural?
Right. Does it feel, because the sequel felt beautifully not like a sequel because of the way they did it. Will this feel like a trilogy, or will it feel like Wide Day?
Yeah, also, like, you made this one years later.
That's what I mean. Like, will it feel tacked on?
No, hope not.
I'm just curious why people don't like it as much, because the first two are so impressive.
Don't read that.
They're going to say it. They're going to say it.
Don't look at it.
Oh, they didn't? Oh, they said it.
Why would you put that in the title?
I mean, I guess, yeah, so behind the scenes, Aaron's been trying to protect me because I hadn't seen the subtitle. But if it's in the opening of the film, I assume Coppola put it there, and now it's a ticking clock?
I guess so, yeah.
Don Corleone, I need your help, and not just to light a little candle.
I've never seen Coda written.
No, same.
My gift was to be able to persuade people to give to the Holy Church. Rome decides to put me in charge of the Vatican Bank.
Wow, he's got that kind of power. God damn.
I trusted my friend.
Friendship and money, oil and water.
The prayer could pay off our $700 million deficit.
Ooh. Bruh.
769.
Yeah, it's closer to 800 million.
Also, now they sound like Al Pacino for real.
Yeah.
The church owns 25% of a large corporation.
Largest landlord on earth. Real estate all over the world worth $6 billion.
Damn.
And the Vatican vote is necessary for control.
Sheesh.
This is like any other company in the world. We have directors, we have rules, we have very old rules. Pope himself would have to approve you.
Interesting power scaling.
We've sold the casinos.
Oh.
All businesses having to do with gambling. We have no interests or investment in anything.
So from legitimacy of government now to legitimacy of religion, that's the escalation.
Prepared to deposit $500 million in the Vatican Bank at such time as Mr. Corleone receives majority control of Immobiliare.
Immobiliare could be something new.
Wants to buy.
The power to absolve debt is greater than the power of forgiveness.
Damn.
$600 million.
Sheesh.
Don't overestimate the power of forgiveness.
This deal with Immobiliare can make you one of the richest men in the world. Your whole past history will be washed away. $600 million.
It's crazy he has $500 million. Wow.
The only wealth in this world is children. Although I entrusted your education to your mother for your own best interests, you know how I look forward to seeing you into a new period of harmony in our lives. Perhaps you might prevail upon your mother to come to this celebration.
Okay, we're in the late 70s now, 1979.
Yeah, almost into the 80s. Very different time. Another ceremonial opening, another celebration.
This is true.
Hey!
Oh, freak. Wait, who's that?
Garcia?
Oh, it's Andy. Okay, it's Garcia. Andy Garcia. And that guy from Law and Order.
It's interesting because he's definitely approaching the age, or at least appearance of the age his father was in the first one.
Yeah.
So maybe that's
a
the
good
full
point.
trilogy, like, you know, him getting to the age of the passing. And as we
Yeah.
saw in the Coda,
Yeah, creating like a full circle sort of.
we've seen
story.
every act of his life.
Yeah.
The Order of San Sebastian is one of the highest honors. Was first granted by Pope Gregory.
What about Mr. Corleone's connections with Las Vegas gambling?
Press kits have
What
pictures.
about his involvement with the underworld?
Stop asking all these damn questions.
You remember me from where?
It was a wedding. I was 8, and you were 15.
I had a lot of girlfriends when I was 15,
8-year-olds?
especially 8-year-olds.
I think we both made the same face. What do you
I
mean
don't
by
know this
that?
joke.
You haven't kissed me hello yet. Relatives always kiss.
Oh, now we're related.
I'm your little cousin.
This is weird.
Oh, it hasn't gotten less odd. All these lines said in these tones.
Who's your father?
I'll give you a hint. He's Italian.
Mary, we've been waiting for you.
It's funny, I've always thought Garcia had an Al Pacino vibe to him, and it's interesting to see him in the young man's role in the elder Al Pacino movie.
Yeah. A great point.
Always the passing of the torch. It's very generational, this trilogy.
The honorary chairman of the Vito Corleone Foundation, my daughter, Mary Corleone.
It's like his voice got, like, shredded through the years of acting.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, it didn't have that. Now it's, whoa, like, there's so much more warble and rasp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm accustomed to him sounding like.
The Vito Corleone Foundation.
Is that Sofia Coppola?
It is.
It is, right?
Here is $100 million for the poor of Sicily in the name of Vito Corleone.
What a way to launder money for buying a giant enterprise.
Jeez.
You've done a wonderful thing for Sicily.
Well, let's just hope that the money gets to the people who need it.
But the most important part, Johnny Fontaine!
That's so interesting how he's trying to become even more legitimate and then to another version of legitimacy, like this underground power. I love how much life is always happening on the edges of a Coppola film.
Yeah, that's her. Same actress.
Yeah, they shot this a good bit later, plus the makeup's solid.
You're okay.
Well, congratulations, Michael. That's really quite an honor.
Cake.
She's gonna win her back over the course
That's
of the
what this
movie.
third movie's about. Redemption.
Your son has something he wants to talk to you about. I came here for him.
It's funny because he's doing less business because he's already done the business before the party, so we don't have that, like, it's the first party where he's not getting meetings coming in and out.
Yeah, that back and forth contrast.
But it's already done. He's made the biggest deal.
What's wrong with being a lawyer?
Nothing, except he doesn't want it.
Actually, what's interesting is the meetings are about family now, not business.
But he should finish what he started. What happens if you fail?
I won't fail.
If you have a law degree, you're taking out insurance. After that, you can do anything you want. You can work for me.
I will never work for you. I will always be your son, but I will never have anything to do with your business.
Finish the law degree.
No.
And it's also interesting that full circle feeling of, you know, the last movie had to deal with all the fallout of all the kids.
Yeah.
And now we've returned to that point.
It was Brando trying to keep him out of the business and him trying to get his son into business.
Yeah.
Now that you're so respectable, I think you're more dangerous than you ever were. In fact, I preferred you when you were just a common mafia hood.
Now can we talk common sense here?
Tony knows that you killed Fredo.
You were close. That's his uncle.
Yeah.
I came here to protect my son.
I spent my life protecting my son. I spent my life protecting my family.
That's your big thing, isn't it, Michael?
Family.
Backed up by murder?
She's not lying.
Yeah.
You hate me.
No, I dread you.
Oof.
Damn. Yeah, you made it to the top, but at what cost?
Children still love you, though. Especially Mary.
Look at that shot.
That's something.
Very reminiscent of Brando.
Yeah. In the shadow, the half-lit face, and the deeper shadow. That must have been so hard for him. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's his only son. Everything he's worked for is falling apart, and it's all the power he's ever wanted. He's more powerful than ever. And that's why the meeting's with family versus business. It's an interesting opening.
What is a guy like that doing at Michael Corleone's house?
That's Joey Saza's bulldog. That guy's name is Anthony Squigliera. They call him the Ant. He dips his bullets in cyanide.
Damn. Oh, now's when the meeting starts.
I was like...
Now he's in Godfather mode.
I come to pay my respects.
Grazie. You honor my father's friendship.
I want a little bit of this vibe for my wedding. People coming in, paying their respects, giving me their trinkets.
You gotta get your lighting right.
I gotta get the lighting right. Leaning into darkness, bring me your things.
Can I attach my name to the Vito Corleone Foundation? $1 million.
Wow.
Charity as the criminal enterprise. Fascinating.
2 seconds.
Frank, how are you?
Thank you very much for the contribution of the boys' swimming pool.
That's my friend.
And we need your help on Sam Wallace's candidacy for judgeship.
Is this man the first black character in the franchise?
Yeah. You're like, it's almost the 80s. What's going on?
That's funny.
And that might be his only line.
Yep.
Grace Hamilton. Vincent Mancini promised that he'd tell you about me. That maybe you'd see me?
Ah, good angle.
Joey Zaza showed up. We got him waiting in the lobby. Says he wants a
Bold.
person to congratulate and show
Wow.
his respect.
Do I have to see him?
He says you're his patron and he only wants a minute.
So far, it feels more like a modern movie, but I'm enjoying it. But I'm noticing that it doesn't have the Godfather ambiance. Like, it doesn't feel like that. Every movie we mentioned, like, whoa, this feels so different. This feels more like a movie with Godfather elements. But so far, I'm really liking it. Still.
Yeah, there is that like old 70s kind of class to
Yeah.
it. But yeah, it feels like it's the modern version of what we know the Godfather movies.
This feels like a 90s movie.
For sure.
And I'm okay with that.
I got a stone in my shoe, Mr. Corleone. A two-bit punk who works for me. The one who thinks he's related to you. A bastard.
Oh?
Vincent Mancini is at the party.
Ah, yeah.
What bringing me?
I have a problem, and I want to find out if it is my problem or your problem.
Joe, your business is your business.
Not my problem.
I'm out.
Good. And it's my problem.
Oh, that doesn't bode well for his safety.
Michael, you know Vincent Mancini, Sonny's boy.
Oh.
What's the trouble between you and Mr. Joseph?
Just trouble. I'll take care of it.
It's foolish of you.
He's a little foolish to this guy, don't you think? Right?
Shouting in the Godfather's like sanctum.
Temper like his father. Mr. Joe Zaza now owns what used to be the Corleone family business. He gave you a job in his family. Contrary to my advice, you took the job. I offered you something better. You turned me down.
Yeah, I'm not here to ask you for any kind of help. I could just kill this bastard. He's the one who needs the help.
So kill him. What does all this have to do with me?
All bastards are liars. Shakespeare wrote poems
What am I
about
gonna do with this guy? What am I gonna do with this guy?
If there's some guy running around this city saying fuck Michael Corleone, what do we do with a piece of shit like that?
Ooh, the face twitch.
Yeah, he's scared.
You should be.
Yes, it's true. If anyone would say such a thing, they would not be a friend. They would be a dog.
Still got that stare, though.
He needs your support, Michael.
Don't let me work for this guy no more, Uncle Mike. Let me come work for you.
I don't need tough guys. I need more lawyers. I accept your junior. Make your peace with Mr. Joe Zaza.
Bastardo.
Oh, Mike
What
Tyson!
the fuck?
Mike Tyson! Oh! God damn. Jesus. You freaking...
I know you're into banks and Wall Street, but everyone knows you're the final word like the Supreme Court. All I want to do is protect you from these guys, and your lawyers can't do that.
I love his proving himself as biting a dude's ear off or a chunk of it.
Oh, he knows you're stopping him from rising up in the commission, Uncle Mike. I say we make him dead. You give me the order, I'll take care of it.
Maybe you should come with me for a few weeks.
It worked.
Wow.
We'll talk about your future.
All loyalty to his dad. I love it.
He really pulled a Mike Tyson on this, man. That's hilarious.
Dude tugged his ear and he bit him back.
Yeah, he tugged his ear, he nuzzled up in it. I'm like, no, dude.
Well, let's change the plate here.
Take the picture.
Wow. What a promotion.
Yeah, you're in the family now. I mean, you're already part of the family, but I'm happy that you're being embraced.
Wow.
Stop flirting with your cousin.
No.
We don't like this.
No. I wonder how much they aged him up and how much he looked like this at the time.
I was also thinking that.
Because this was the 90s when they filmed this, I think.
Early
it feels
90s,
like a 90s movie.
Like 91, 92. But yeah, I don't remember Al Pacino being that gray in the early 90s.
That was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's gray now, but like not 30 years grayer.
Yeah, no.
So they aged him up, but I'm curious how much.
So the only thing I knew about this going in is Angie told me that Sofia Coppola wasn't supposed to be playing the daughter originally. It was supposed to be a Winona Ryder, but she backed out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be a very different energy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is like every Italian American of the time. Like, you'd fight to be in The Godfather. It'd be interesting why she didn't do it.
Because I think she played the daughter in the first two.
And maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I guess, yeah, continuity's sake as the backup, but still very interesting.
I mean, it's a much bigger role.
Yeah, true. Is that a fist on a stick?
That's gangster, dude. Like, in the true sense.
Yeah. I've never seen that before.
He got one of his kids. Also playing against the stereotype of the son wanting to be in the family, and in this case, the daughter wants to be in the family. The son wants out. It's interesting, the lineage.
Yeah, the reverse on that.
Come on, say it.
That is a hairy man.
Oh my God! I just realized that was his chest.
What? Man's not wearing a sweater.
God damn.
Go get us some water, would you? I'm thirsty. Come on.
You're thirsty, but you're not cold.
He is not cold. Does not get cold. That is crazy work.
I wonder how much time has passed if she's like, say you love me.
Yeah.
Well, I just guess I know my place.
Can't believe I'm actually getting up to do this. Get me a glass of water, bake me a cake. Whatever happened to please?
What you gonna find, girl?
Who else is in? I feel like someone's in the place and he was protecting her.
Oh!
Damn.
You're right. Yeah, you can't just bite a man's ear off who runs New
there
York.
Are consequences.
He runs New York, and I'm assuming you stay there, which is a crazy thing for you to do.
That's why he sent her out there. Yep.
Come on. Good boy, Sockface. You hurt her and I'll kill you both. You give up that knife, I'll let you go.
You cut her throat, man! Right now!
Ooh. Ooh. No.
Don't get frightened. Don't do any sudden movements. Just watch me, all right?
I mean, you could shoot him faster than he can cut her. Oh, my God. You got that aim, brother?
Yeah, he's like, no sudden moves. That was smart of him to be controlled in it.
It's a wise choice. Sit down. I want to talk to you. Who's the mask?
Wow.
Sheesh.
This dude actually walks the walk of the talk and the talk.
Uh-huh.
Who sent you? Come on. Tell me, who sent you?
Dude is shook. He's got to actually maybe spill.
Yeah, I just realized he looks like a mix of Al Pacino and Mark Strong.
Yeah.
It's Joey Zaza.
Yeah,
of course it was.
Oh, damn.
Oof. And the blood splattered in the background.
He just wanted the information, killed him. Now he's got to go tell her. Wow.
Did you see the picture of his dad in the background?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
You were gonna let them kill me!
And I wasn't gonna let anything happen to you.
You pig, you sick fuck!
He's technically saved you.
Come on, sweetheart. That's gambling. You want to gambling? That's gambling. Call the police.
You killed the other guy, too.
Wait for my gun. Self-defense, justifiable homicide. Go ahead, call the police.
What the calmness?
Zaza sent these guys. I just sent him a message.
Now he has to send you a message back.
Joey Zaza's gonna send me a message back? Joey Zaza's gonna send a message.
What has Joey Zaza got to do with anything?
Michael.
Joey Zaza's a pazzo. You are what you are. You stay close to me.
It's your nature.
Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. I got problems with the commission, young man.
I know that.
Yes, you don't make them easier.
I understand that. It wasn't my idea that this happened, you know?
Paralleling the first one by having his son be a hothead like his dad is interesting because now he has to deal with what his brother would be like.
Now they'll fear you.
Maybe they should fear you. His father was a great lawyer.
I know.
Didn't live to see him ordained. I did. Did you ever see one of those?
Oh, is this Tom's son?
I was so proud. Come on, let me work.
I wonder if the actor actually died. That's why he's not here.
If you hear any rumors flying around the Vatican, you let me know.
He only died recently in real life.
Oh, really? The guy who played Tom?
Robert Duvall, right?
Oh, it was Tom Robert? Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. I wonder why he wasn't in it.
Once the shares in Corleone capital invested directly into international immobiliare. But Michael Corleone has an ambitious program to expand this real estate holding company.
Okay, they keep going between the pronunciation of his name. Do you notice that?
Depends who's saying it. I guess he's not going to correct him.
Yeah.
How can we let a criminal like that run our company? He's got the map of Sicily on his face. Can't you see? Order! He's either a Catholic or a mafioso, and I say both.
Subject to an audit and final ratification, which must take place in Rome. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Michael Corleone.
It's also interesting as we go full circle, we go back to Italy. Like, that's now where the legitimacy, like he has to get it approved in Rome and everything was leaving Rome to come to America.
Yeah, great point.
This is legitimate, Mary. I swear, this is legitimate.
Dad, I want this to bring me closer to you.
I would burn in hell to keep you safe.
With Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that felt like 80 yards.
They worship you, but their hearts are broken because they think you abandoned them. They want to share your deal on immobiliare. To be a family again. It can purify their money.
There's not a legitimate enterprise.
Immobiliare must be legitimate.
Took 2 generations, but he wants it clean.
Yeah.
But they're unhappy.
Sucks for them.
Yeah. I loved Rome, man. It's beautiful. Food was amazing.
I want to go so bad.
I went one day without a map and just explored by like northeast, west, south, just wandered, and I found the Vatican by like accident. It was so cool to just come across such beauty.
Your Excellency, I advise you join us in our prayers for the Holy Father's recovery.
Now, we had an agreement.
And for our wallets.
You will take control. Gladly put you at the helm of our little fleet. But our ships must all sail in the same direction. Otherwise, who can say how long your stay with us will last?
Oh.
It's not personal.
Threats. It's business.
Very well. You want to do business with me? I will do business with you. Fighters, all of them.
Jesus, I ever let you down?
I trust you.
Don't worry about it.
I really am shocked that Garcia gets to be like the hero. This violent, walks the walk, talks the talk, but he actually meant that, like how bad Zaza is.
Yeah. And it's interesting because he's kind of like Robert De Niro on the last one.
Yeah, in the modern day, except that he likes his cousin.
There are more stories about the old days.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
What was Sonny like?
He was the prince of the city. Yeah, he died before I was born, but I heard a million stories about him. He was a legend.
What about my father?
The great man, your father. He's a hero. He saved the family.
Did he kill his own brother? So those are all lies.
I mean, he didn't technically pull the trigger, but yeah, he ordered the hit.
I'm glad you're around.
I'm glad you're here, too. You seen it?
Stop looking at him like that.
And then saying cuz.
It's so weird.
And they're not like fifth cousins.
No.
They're like cousins.
Yeah, man.
It's a small-time enforcer. Bluffs, threats, nothing. You'll be able to see him coming a mile away.
We should kill him before he comes.
Damn, I just want to kill someone.
Let me kill this guy that's ruining my town.
Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment.
You bite his other ear off, then. He'll never hear us coming.
That is interesting. Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment. That's true. Like, that would cloud your mind.
That is, yeah, it is a bar.
Your shares in the casino. Thought I'd cut through all the red tape so you could get your money right away.
Wow.
Damn. That's not going to cause problems?
I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Like, literally put cash in hand while you're telling him you're out.
Yeah.
This is really generous.
Oh, wonderful.
That's it.
Hey, Parisi, how much did you invest?
Joey has to tell people to cut himself shaving.
This is smart.
I don't remember. Michael, you're blessed.
My family has done much of the hard work, taken many risks.
He's not happy about this.
Yeah, and you get nothing.
All to make money for the rest of the family.
You all know Joey Zaza. He is, I admit, an important man. His picture is on the cover of the New York Times.
Oh, wow.
He gets the Esquire magazine award for the best dressed gangster. Because he hires blacks into his family, which shows he has a good heart.
The same we saw.
I say to all of you, I have been treated this day with no respect. I've earned you all money. I've made you rich, and I asked for little. You will not give, I'll take. As for Don Corleone, well, he makes it very clear to me today that he is my enemy.
Wow. He has more power than you. You know that, right?
We could reason together. No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What the hell is that?
What did you do?
It's a hit. Let's go.
It's a hit? What kind of hit causes an earthquake?
It's everybody. They're going to just take him out. Oh, no!
Wow. Oh, shit. Wow. Holy shit.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Where do you even go?
We got it. Not so lucky is it now, huh? You should let it go. Get under a table or something.
Damn.
Wow. Damn. I think it's the biggest action scene we've seen in any of these movies.
It's a 90s movie. Damn.
Now, who locked themselves in there?
The piece of crap.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
The guy. What's his name? Not Garcia, the Zaza. I think he
already left the room though.
Came back handcuffed or had someone handcuffed.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying who would have handcuffed themselves from the inside?
Oh no, someone outside handcuffed the room. That's what I'm saying he sent someone to after they betrayed.
Right.
Like this was planned ahead of time, clearly. Man, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
I say we hit back and take Zaza out.
We gotta be smarter than that.
I'm a businessman. First and foremost, I want no further conflict with him.
You tell him from me that he can live or he can die.
Sound like your dad.
You shut up!
You're a hothead.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Oh.
That's what that's from.
Yeah.
Our true enemy has not yet shown his face.
Yeah, who's behind it, really?
Is it Antebello?
Oh.
Old man. Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? What the hell just happened?
Think he had a heart attack? Stress? Diabetes?
This is diabetes.
I don't know what he
Shit. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Oh my god.
Vincent!
Where is Thundergird? Thunder can't hurt! Harmless noise!
What?
You deceitful old fuck!
What are you saying right
What's
now?
happening? Oh, he thinks it's Antebello too.
Oh.
Oh, his brain is.
Oh, you're losing it. I was about to say, right before that happened, what was the plot twist? And Fredo didn't actually die, and he's been behind it the whole time.
The third movie's a Scream movie. Just like, oh, I'm back. Everybody's gonna die. Italian Scream.
Italian Scream. He started from the bottom. Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
I guess this is what they meant by the title. He didn't get popped.
Oh, it's from inside.
Yeah.
I mean, your body's got to cook with that much stress all the time. The fear of death at all times. The business stress. Estranged family, man.
He's gonna catch up to you.
Michael Corleone suffered a diabetic stroke. I thought you ought to know that before you read it in the papers.
Oh, no.
He's in a coma on a critical list.
Oh, wow. Just like his dad in the first one. Except his dad got shot.
Wow.
We have to ratify this deal as soon as possible.
We have an understanding.
I'm going to the hospital.
I'll pray, Mr. Corleone.
Thank you.
Yeah, because in a way, it's just like the first one, because with the merging of the families.
Trying to do it for the son. Trying to do it for his family. Like, make something of him.
Yeah, and then this one, doing with the Vatican, the stakes are bigger, and, then he was hit. Yeah, not the fallout. Ooh.
A long contemplation of eternity.
I said play for time. He's not trying to help it happen.
Hello, Michael. It's Kay.
No.
This is the first time I've seen you look so helpless.
not so bad, really. I feel I'm getting wiser now.
Their chemistry is actually great.
Yeah, man.
Sicker you get, the wiser you get, huh?
When I'm dead, I'm gonna be really smart.
I want to thank you for Tony. He's doing really well. He's gotten some very good notices, and he's going to be making his operatic debut in Sicily and Palermo this Easter.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Did the damn thing.
That's a real honor in Sicily. I will be there. I won't miss that. I won't miss that.
Oh, I hope he gets to be there.
Me too.
I don't think he will. Oh, I don't think she thinks he will.
Mary? Tony?
Oh, they're there.
I really want you to be there, Dad.
I want you to hear me sing, Papa.
That's so beautiful. We got a little family moment. I'm worried for the next scene, inevitably.
Shouldn't have come, Mary. A couple minutes only, okay? You look beautiful, cuz.
Thanks.
I don't understand their relationship.
I don't either.
Like, is it just chemistry between Garcia and Coppola that I'm misreading? Is it like they
No, because she's like flirting with him. Yeah.
Yeah, the lines
Feel
are
bad
clear
when I'm
too.
with you. What's wrong, sweetheart?
When I saw them take him out of that ambulance, I thought he was dead.
I know. Everybody says he's gonna be better.
What?
Don't worry, okay?
I remember them shooting at our house when I was little.
This is why people talk about the Godfather 3 different, because
In one time with other bodyguards and just took me and Tony away.
Are they flirting or are they just close Italian cousins? I can't tell.
Is something gonna happen to you?
Nothing's gonna happen to me, Christina. We'll take care of you.
look at all this chest hair I'm showing you. Just want you to know.
Can I stay here and hide out with you for a while?
Help me make gnocchi for the boys.
No, I don't know how to cook, but I'll help.
What is happening?
Oh, God.
Their dads are brothers. They're first cousins.
What in the Game of Thrones is
What
bullshit?
is happening? What is happening?
I don't like it.
Why are we Lady in the Tramping? Pre-spaghetti. It's before it gets made. What is happening? Nah.
It's just cousin activity.
This is just what you do with your cousins.
Oh, God. Oh,
I don't want
Lordy.
them kneading in front of me. Don't you need?
I love you, cuz.
I love you too.
Oh, no. I don't know. No. Don't make spaghetti together.
Don't kiss your
Don't
cousin.
cook. Shinzi, that's where it's coming from right here. Let us cook. And then it's
Kiss her on the neck.
Oh, I don't like this.
Jesus.
You know, I like intimacy in movies, and this is like, I feel like a 12-year-old. I'm so uncomfortable by why this. Oh, no.
Okay. We were not misreading
I don't
this.
like it.
Cousins.
And they're framing it like positive.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's like, oh, scandalous. It's like, yo, these two should hook up. Their dads had something in common. They were brothers. Family.
It's just family activity, man.
Dude, their family tree is a loop. I don't like it.
This is the thing that gives the Italian Americans a bad name, huh? Caffone like this, huh? Hey, Joey, up your ass. Hey, once you get off of that fucking car, huh? You got a raffle ticket?
Something sketchy about to happen.
Yeah, dude. Tension
feel
building.
There's no line on it.
Yeah. Oh!
Jesus. Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm with that little girl. That was crazy. Ooh.
You broke Mary or whoever that was.
You broke one of the saints. Who's on the run?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
A
woof.
cop takes him out.
Damn. Shot in the nipples.
Hey, it's Garcia. Garcia was the cop. I didn't catch it until he turned around.
Yeah, same.
Zaza.
You didn't listen to your uncle. Making him messier than it needs to be.
You were too sick to make a decision. I gotta go ahead from Neri. I gotta go ahead from Connie.
Connie.
His stroke was short-lived more
He's
than
still in the hospital.
Yeah,
There's a
true.
hospital bed right there.
True.
I command this family. Right or wrong, it was not what I wanted!
Don't get too
In the
stressed
hospital,
out,
bro.
He would do anything for me. But his temper, too much, clouded his reason. I don't want you to make that mistake.
Yeah.
He, too, had a way with women. Vincent.
So I hear.
What are you doing with my daughter?
Oh! You know?
What is happening? What is a smile?
It's too dangerous.
Your kid would have 2 heads. 3 eyes.
4 lips.
This is just too dangerous.
That's not the response I was expecting. Okay.
And Jen, so when they come, they'll come with what you love.
Gross.
So don't love my daughter.
Hello, Reject. It is now 2026, and I've been thinking a lot about what health actually means to me right now, and I'm sure a lot of you are too. Last year, I made a big deal about dropping like 50 pounds, all because I wanted to get those dang photos, and afterwards I was going to go back to like whatever lifestyle I wanted. And you know how it goes. Life gets stressful. Food is my main outlet, especially Saturday nights. When I say binge, I mean I binge. It's a real. Some people think like I'm doing that exaggerating thing, but it's not. It's bad. Eating just crap until I fall asleep, and then waking up the next day filled with regret and trying to walk it all off over the course of 2 days. So instead of going more extreme this year, I'm focused on something much more sustainable, a lifestyle I can actually maintain. And a big part of when I felt my best was when I was using a lot of this stuff like the HUELs and everything, brought a lot from home just for today's video. I even grabbed the variety pack so I could have more of these like different flavors. I really like this chocolate peanut butter one. So you're literally looking at my rotation. I got the HUEL ready to drink. I got the bottles that I bring here at the office ready to go. I got the Black Edition powder. I got like a wide variety of flavors, and these are my go-tos. And I am vegetarian and allergic to dairy, so I'm actually really happy that this is all plant-based, created by registered nutritionists, affordable per serving, and it removes decision fatigue when I'm on the go, in a rush, or when stress fatigue is really high. So if you're like me and you want something consistent without overthinking it, check out HUEL using the link and the QR code on screen. You can use my code REJECTS for 15% off orders over $50, new customers only, minimum spend required. And yes, this is an ad. However, this is something I have genuinely come back to. So thank you, HUEL, for sponsoring this video.
This is the most like a more traditional crime movie.
For sure.
It's not like, because we just got back to Italy and I just realized like it hasn't felt like this is The Godfather. Like the music's different a little, and like the pacing, obviously. It feels like a 90s crime thriller with Godfather elements more than The Godfather to me.
Yeah, and cousin stuff.
And, you know, cousin stuff really throwing me. Really not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's a power vacuum.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Our ships must all sail in the same direction. Italian politics have had these kind of men for centuries. They're the true mafia.
The Archbishop and the Vatican Bank, that's the big problem.
They're the same problem.
Wonder what kind of kickback Coppola got for throwing the Vatican in with organized crime.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I will go see this Cardinal Lamberto and see if we can work things out in a civilized way.
You honor your agreements.
He's got an orange.
Does.
I worry.
You may not be long for this world.
My word is fine.
You may die just like your daddy.
The orange theory.
That's what I'm feeling.
It's a really beautiful song. I wonder if they cast him for his voice and then...
That's what I'm thinking.
Because he looks like him enough and he can sing, so the acting hasn't been always...
Yeah.
But that voice...
Yeah, I think his acting and Sophia's acting has not been the greatest, but...
But damn, pipes.
Yeah, pipes for days. Oh.
I worry about you now.
Oh, Mary. Mary, you're such a warm-hearted girl. You always were.
I love my family.
Even your cousin Vincent.
I really love him.
Yeah, you do, of course. Y'all aren't even hiding it anymore.
He's your first cousin! Oh!
Oh, wow! Damn. Damn.
You can't see him. Just don't see him anymore.
He's right. It's too dangerous.
And it's gross.
And it's gross.
You can't see him anymore. Not in that fashion. Please. Promise me.
No.
Oh, he gets his son back and loses his daughter. To his...
I want you to do something for me, okay? It's dangerous.
I want you to kill your cousin.
I want you to sell your soul to Don Altobello.
Oh, I didn't realize it was him at first.
You never believe me. Here, it depends. Sit down. I have an idea. See if you can learn how high Altobello is connected. You arrange a meeting. You say how devoted you are to me. Tell him your problems. You ask for his help. That you want to run away with my daughter.
Saying that with a blade to his neck. That is a trust in this man.
No, I never do that, Uncle Mike. I know. You ask Altobello to speak to me to further the marriage.
Your cousin's it.
Thank you.
Explain to him how you could never be part of my legitimate world, that you want your own family. I could straighten out what Joey Zaza left behind.
That's half what I expected him to do.
I would be indebted to you forever. Corleone, you know the value of such a friend.
So then you would work for me.
If he hints that he wants you to betray me, get insulted, because that's his trap.
Isn't it true? With Michael gone, the girl controls everything.
You leave the girl out of this.
Well, of course you love her, and she loves you.
As all cousins do.
It's an odd choice as the cornerstone of the film.
Oh, yeah, your OG wife.
You're a wise man, Don Altobello. I'm going to be learning a lot from you.
The richest man is the one with the most powerful friends.
Oh, hell.
It's my duty to make the introduction.
Get his gun ready.
This is the hero who put Joey Zaza in his grave.
Let me be your friend.
You're a man of finance and politics, things I don't understand.
Finance is a gun. Politics is knowing when to pull the trigger.
How can I help?
Vieni?
He's in.
I trusted him. His honesty was beyond a doubt. But as you see, I'm now the victim of a swindle. They're stalling me.
Even holy men lie.
Look at this stone. It has been lying in the water for a very long time, but the water has not penetrated. Perfectly dry. The same thing has happened to men in Europe. They have been surrounded by Christianity, but Christ doesn't live within them.
You have another stroke?
What happened?
Is it possible you could get me something? Orange juice, anything, candy.
Man, it shows how scary it is. That is so intense. That just slow push in this performance.
When I'm under stress, sometimes this happens.
Your life is stress, man. So I'm surprised it doesn't happen daily.
Well, it's such a delicate matter. Accusations against your Archbishop was difficult for me.
The mind suffers, the body cries out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Would you like to make your confession?
I'd use up too much of your time, I think.
I always have time to save souls.
I'm beyond redemption.
The priests.
What is the point of confessing if I don't repent?
I hear you are a practical man. What have you got to lose?
These frames are crazy. All the green and pink and lush life around them in darkness, them in light.
Yeah, the contrast is really nice.
I betrayed my wife.
Go on, my son.
Let her rip.
I betrayed myself. I killed men, and I ordered men to be killed.
Including my own brother.
Go on, my son.
I ordered the death of my brother. He injured me. I killed my father.
Wonder if he's ever said it out loud.
I don't think so. Also, framed like that, I don't think he was said before.
Your life would be redeemed.
Papa Paolo VI, sommo pontefice della Chiesa Cattolica Romana, si ispira
Dad.
a 81
Yeah, that's what the bells are about him.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, everything's coming down.
Connie, all my life I kept trying to go up in society. But the higher I go, the crookeder it becomes.
Yeah.
That's how it got higher.
Oh, what the hell does it end?
Death.
I made confession, Connie. Good man, true priest.
You know, sometimes I think of poor Fredo drowned. It was God's will. It was a terrible accident.
Oh, that's what they think happened.
I was wondering.
Just coincidence.
I was just thinking about that myself.
I'll always help you.
As long as I don't know the truth.
Io sono molto onorato, Don Altobello, che voi avete fatto tutta questa strada da Palermo per venirmi a trovare.
More oranges.
Mm-hmm. And oranges, orange juice.
He did drink orange juice.
Yeah. Just imagine seeing that out of context.
That's that scene. That's the Godfather.
Yeah. It's part 3. It's what it's all about.
Ace in the hole, come si dice in America. Hai una spina al tuo fianco.
Solo una spina?
Baghuria.
Kay! Oh,
Connie, how are you? Mary, I missed
meet you.
Very cordial.
Well, your son's an artist, huh?
Thanks to you.
After all these years, here I am in Sicily for the first time.
Oh, wow.
I want to get a picture of you together.
You're going to find out about his other wife?
Hey, Dad, smile.
I wouldn't advise just keep walking backwards like that.
Let me show you Sicily, the real Sicily. Maybe you'll understand the family history a little better.
Oh, I think I understand it well enough.
Damn. Yeah. Know what you're about.
Whoa.
I wonder what those knives are called. The squiggly ones.
It keeps it open when you twist it.
I have something you made for me a very long time ago.
Was it the drawing? Oh, it is. Oh, they're twins.
Yeah.
Very intense visual.
I was like, they have the same weird haircut.
Are they as good as they look?
They're better. They're the best. As long as they're around, Uncle Michael is safe.
Oh, I wonder if the stone in the shoe is Garcia or Corleone.
Tell your father I'll be back for dinner. And tell Tony to be sure and wait for me.
Bye, Mom.
Buongiorno, senor. At your service.
You're the only one left in this family with my father's strength. If anything happens to Michael, I want you to strike back.
I'll have everything ready. I swear to you.
I was about to kiss his auntie for a second.
He loves family.
He loves his family.
That is beautiful.
That was a gorgeous shot, yeah.
The house where my father was born.
Full circle.
Wait, listen to that.
Reminds him of his wife.
You know, Mary's in love.
Yes, I know.
Do you know who with?
With a handsome young Italian man.
I won't allow it.
Are you cool with this, Mom?
It's wrong and it's dangerous.
I'm glad someone is acknowledging.
Arte mio! Passate manticchia di tempo che io possa friare allo signore. Per me, lo barone Tese. Caso ficchia, abbiate rotto.
Oh.
Fala lo barone.
Wasn't there this play is too violent for me scene? They went by the puppets. I think this play is too violent for me, and then they kept walking.
I don't remember.
And you told me about the family business.
We will have watched 10 hours of Godfather in a mere week, so I'm trying to piece it all together for the circle.
Barely see it. Okay.
What?
My eyes. Sometimes they're all right. Listen, I have to see Don Tomasino.
Oh, no.
Oh, is he gonna...
I was gonna say, what happens again? Oh, no.
There's no bodyguards today.
I really snuck away.
Okay.
Woo! No, he's right by the car. I don't think they do that. How cruel, though.
Cosa fate da queste parti? Volete un passaggio? Tu sei Mosca di Monterey. Eri un assassino. E lo sei tuttora un assassino.
Those aren't fathers.
Io so che c'è Don Michele Corleone a casa tua. Posso passare due cancelli con te?
Vetuso.
Sulons!
Yeah, what did you think was gonna
Why would you tell someone you know they're an assassin?
Namalin!
You think you have long for this world?
Yeah, I'm not sure of your motives there, guy.
Ciao, bacio le mani. Bene.
Hi.
Hey, this is Carlo, my old friend. One of my bodyguards in the old days.
Ma vi aspettavo. Sarete stanchi.
Oh, them oranges.
Yeah, I'm really watching now.
Prepara da mangiare e da bere.
I spent a lot of time in this room thinking of you.
And then you got married.
Still thought of you.
What's in that room? You know, this is dangerous for you, Michael. This is Sicily.
I love this country.
Why?
All through history, terrible things have happened to these people. Terrible injustice. But they still expect good rather than bad will happen to them.
Yeah.
Also.
Well, I'm still here, right? We do have a bad history. Still here.
Oh, yes, you are. But with dread. Give me the order. Come on.
What is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to make me not dread you?
We're in Sicily. It's outdoor. What do we do now?
Be reasonable. Let's try not to hurt each other.
I want you to forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
Like God, huh?
Oh, I need something a little closer.
On a redemption tour before he dies. It's interesting, too.
Why are you crying?
They just found out the man of the house died, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Chi c'è? Don Tomasino. Sparato trovarono.
Io?
Yes, very.
Mio padrone moto è sangue chiama sangue. Io la già vendicare. Per qualsiasi maniera.
Everybody wants to get revenge.
And he's always like, don't.
He's trying to go clean. He's trying to be good. He's getting pulled back in.
Comandatemi. Ditemi che fare, ma io lo vendicherò.
Siri, Lamberto, lo Scheider, totale.
Oh, we Pope picking.
Lo Scheider, voti 1. Siri, voti 11. Lamberto, voti 99.
Oh, wow.
Acceptas ne electionem de te canonice factam in summum pontifice?
Mio Dio, illumina tu la decisione.
Wow, the guy who blessed Michael's now the Pope.
Yeah, but
That's
he also knows
crazy.
he killed his brother. I wonder how he's gonna feel.
You said he killed his brother?
He knows he killed his brother.
Spero nel mio pontificato di usare spesso la parola a fra poco, cioè imminente la soluzione.
Frederick Keinzig, known for a decade as God's banker, has been reported missing.
Oh.
He was last seen 3 days ago, leaving the Rome offices of the Vatican-owned corporation, International Immobiliari.
Goodbye, my old friend. I swear on the lives of my children, give me a chance to redeem myself. And I will sin.
That's why we got the Coda, right? Like, it's really a movie about atoning before death, so they could let you know that he dies, because it is a journey of that.
Yeah.
It's not just a bad banking. These guys are butchers. What guys? Casey. He controls all of Montebello, the Archbishop.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Other people, higher up, B2 maybe. Secret unknown. They're running things.
I'm in their way.
He's hired a professional assassin to kill you.
Oh, man.
I don't know his name. They say he never fails.
And no one is safe. Even the new Pope is in danger.
We still have time. We can prevent this.
Damn.
I tried to keep everything from coming to this. It's not possible. Not in this world.
Give me the order.
You won't be able to go back. Ain't like me.
Good.
All my life I wanted out.
You want it?
I wanted the family out.
Well, I don't want out. I want the power to preserve the family. I'm asking for the order.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Vincent knows what to do. Come on outside. Take a rest. And don't think about it.
Oh, man.
All I do is think about it.
I'm your son. Command me in all things.
Give up my daughter.
Command me in all things except for
That's the
that.
price you pay.
Oof.
Damn.
For the life you choose.
He's really just Spider-Man. He's Toby and Spider-Man 1, man.
Yep. It's got to sacrifice.
You gotta sacrifice what will be your love for the life you choose.
And I do really love that he just wants his kids out of the business, and like he didn't want to be in the business, and that way the cousin thing makes sense. But there's got to be another way to incorporate, another man. He could have been Tom's kid.
Yeah,
because that's not blood.
Call yourself Vincent Corleone.
Another VC.
Yep.
From Vito to Vincent.
It's interesting.
Don Vincenzo Corleone.
The immediate turnover.
In the room with the casket and sitting like that, man.
You said all movie how he's a hothead, like his dad. Do you trust him to not have the business fall apart?
Yeah.
Hey, too, Vincenzo. I know how you feel about Michael, but you can't save him. He's lost. Think of yourself. What's your answer, Vincent?
Enjoy the opera. It's all taken care of. Check the bar and I'll check the top floor.
Hey,
Hey, cuz. Hi.
where's your weather?
Stop it.
You can't have this good chemistry as cousins.
You can't. And I promise now that I'm your brother, because I'm your father's son, that it's even weirder.
You're so thin. You eat it.
Is that egg? What the hell is that?
Oh, is it poison?
It's like a cannoli.
No, but it's a cannoli, but is it like...
poison cannoli?
You should take the tiniest little bite.
It's over, Mary. There are things I have to do you can't be a part of. Don't be your father. It's not your father's decision. It's mine.
He is a man of his word.
There are things I'm going to be a part of. You can't be around. After tonight, you won't see me anymore. You got to understand, Mary.
I'll always love you.
Love somebody else.
Damn.
Oh.
Cold. How could you be so cold to your cousin lover?
Brother. Oh. Nope. The assassin looking at the camera.
You looked at camera?
Yeah, he looked right at... I mean, I said just show that it's his face. But it was just an odd choice because it didn't show him looking at anything. He just went by like... That's to show it was him, but that was an odd choice.
Yeah, I missed it. Damn. Do it again.
Yeah, as if this wasn't enough of an establishing shot of him going in.
They won't try again. Yeah, everything's fine. It's all clear out here. I've already sent Almieri to the Vatican.
La casa del signor Lucchese? Sì. Porto un messaggio da Mike di Corleone.
Lascialo entrare.
Oh, jeez.
Questi sono tutti occupati, la posso aiutare? Olmegus! È di là, padre, vedi?
Oh!
Think he's getting Lincolned.
Jeez.
Buonasera.
A piacere vostro.
Damn.
Most intense shot of cookies.
Yeah, for real. Are there poison in the cookies? Oh, snap. Gun and bullet in the cookies. Ooh, shoosh.
I like as the stage violence increases, the violence around it increases.
Oh, they're cutting in between the two.
And this is old Italy and then the theater.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we got him.
What a face, though.
Good. You got it.
Oh, I don't know. No one's moving.
No, God.
That's why the face. Theatrics.
Tonight, the Corleone family settles its accounts. Kainsick, that little Swiss banker fuck. He's been swindling everyone from the beginning. Fuck him. Non Lucchesi, my friend. Carlo will pay him a visit at his home.
Oh, wow.
Neri, take a train to Rome.
Are they doing the scene like in the first movie where it's like everyone gets taken out in one sweep?
I had a feeling that's the route we were going with this. It's got a mirror the first one.
But does that include Michael in this one?
Il tè, ti farà dormire.
Questo è per Vincenzo Corleone.
Oh! Okay, is the white hood supposed to represent something else as well? Because it's just such a weird
It's a
thing.
very strong image of not peace. This is all peace and like really, I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Oh, I was scared for
That
a
was a
second.
great jump scare. Oh, he has to leave. Because of Pope business.
Yeah, you missed your shot, buddy.
Those guys ended up saving his life after all.
This Pope has powerful enemies. We may not be in time to save him.
Damn.
Let's go back to the opera.
Posso? Santità? Posso?
He did, girl.
Yeah, that T.
Eminenza? Eminenza? Eminenza?
He was a Pope for what, a week?
Yeah, got his ass.
Man.
Santo Padre è morto!
No, the points don't make it better.
Yeah. It's a choice.
It's definitely a choice. Is there like an actual body behind there? Oh, no, it's just Jesus.
Why is Jesus giving us the finger?
Was he?
Yeah, dude, straight up. Oh.
Oh, no.
There it is. Don't mess with the Corleones.
Sleep, Godfather.
Oh, noli cannoli.
Yeah.
Posso entrare?
Does that mean her too? Because she took a small bite?
I mean, he ate like
Most
7
of it.
cannolis.
Yeah. Is he our new popeness?
Yeah, like what happens when you just hired a pope and you got to tag in another pope?
Parla, dimmi. Ecco, per questo sto qui a dirti che il popolo non ha più fiducia di Dio.
Yeah.
Costruisce sul popolo, costruisce sul fame. Allora, il messaggio di Michele Corleone.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension building. I don't know what that was going to happen.
It's been the whole third act feels like it's been just like
Ecco,
tick,
una
tick,
cosa molto importante.
Yeah, taking clock for sure.
Però te lo devo dire
Why?
all'orecchio.
È pulito.
Oh!
Il potere logora chi non ce l'ha.
Oh my God! Oh!
It's like a slasher kill.
That was crazy.
It's like an 80s like Jason movie.
I've never seen someone murdered with their own glasses before. That's insane. Wow.
I'm sure there's symbolism of things on stage happening that mirror things.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know Italian.
Ugh. Insane.
Can I please talk to you now?
Not now, Mary. It's not a good time.
You're just like my father.
Come on, stay with the family. Talk to me.
The twins are dead. In about 1 minute, there's gonna be carabinieri crawling all over this place.
Okay, let's get everybody to the cars. Nice and quiet.
Got it.
Quiet.
He's still out there with the hand. Oh, there he is.
Oh, sheesh kebab.
They hear the name Corleone, they're gonna think of a voice.
Right, yeah, this tensions of the son redefining the family's
The
legacy.
name, yeah, on the poster and going forward. That's beautiful. True legitimacy to get out of the shadow, even.
You don't have to do this to me, please.
Doing what? What do you mean?
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Mary, will you please come?
Ooh, there it is.
Good.
Damn, through all those people? That's crazy. No!
Oh, no.
Dad?
Oh, shit.
Oh, everything he was trying to prevent. Oh, no.
Crazy. No, no.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I did, yeah.
I legit didn't see that coming. And it's the most logical, and they did the thing.
I partially, I felt it, but I didn't think they'd go there partially. I don't know, because she was like, can we talk? And like, no.
Yeah, I should have. They did all the things. They did all the, oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, just like in the play, the mourner's robe. Man, that was brutal.
And it's crazy, because then they say it's a line about like how he never misses.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Kiss his mark, man. The one time he didn't.
He didn't. He got the thing that would actually kill him, which is the death of his daughter.
Yeah.
Man.
Terrible. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Much
so you made it
older.
a while. All right, so the title's a mislead, which I actually really like, because I've been waiting for him the whole movie, but the death of his daughter killed him.
Oh, wow. That's where it ends?
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Well, we just saw The Godfather Part 3, the death of Michael Corleone.
Oh, with a question mark. Oh, no. What did you think?
Oh,
was
I was like, that'd be a weird title. The death of Michael Corleone. Aaron's throwing off my intro to the outro. We just watched for the first time The Death of Michael Corleone. I want to thank Prepper for cooking this up and making it possible to exist on YouTube while Goodfellas auto plays. I gotta say, there is so much Italian film representation.
Yes.
Where's the Irish? Where are the Irish mafia movies? Like I mean, we got like The Wind That Shakes the Barley. We got like Belfast. Like there's like 20. They got like armada of films. It was exceptional. I had a good time, but it made me think, like, where's the other side?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I know Scorsese made The Irishman.
It's not great.
It's not?
It's not great. The part of it is, though. But yeah, well, thank you to the Prepper. Thank you to everyone that is a patron for watching this with us in its entirety. We're actually going to check on the Patreon here in a moment to guide our conversation, all of the patron questions that allow us to deep dive. But before we do, while you're scrolling, initial first thoughts, or do you want to just go off the questions?
Oh, I'll give my initial first thoughts. You know, I've heard many things about this movie not being very good. And I gotta say, it wasn't bad. I say I largely liked it. You know, it was this story that was supposed to be this culminative chapter of everything we've experienced up to this point. The first chapter was Michael rising. The second part was his falling. And the third one was the fallout of him trying to change his ways after the result of the second film. Well, just some weird cousin stuff. Yeah, some weird cousin stuff, but
was it important to the film and integral? Yep, sure was. They brought it up. It was not just a little thing.
No, it was a very big part of the plot. But yeah, I think that it is definitely a different feel from the first two. I think it is probably my least favorite of the three, but I still think that it was largely a good movie. What about you?
I think I expected it to be a huge drop-off, and it wasn't a huge drop-off.
Yeah.
But what's tricky is the bar for Godfather 1 and 2 are so high, to go from an A, almost A+ for me for both of them, to a B does feel pretty substantial. I expected like C- or less, though. Like I think I expected
a bad movie.
Yeah, I give the first two 4.5 stars, which is extremely high. I give this probably 3 to 3.5. Like it's a full star, maybe 1.5 stars. Like it's a drop, but I expected like 2. Like I thought it'd be bad. So I enjoyed the experience. It was definitely more 90s. It was definitely later into, the action tropes and certain things that have become the norm for the genre. Those elements, I do think, definitely made it feel less authentic to the Godfather 1 and 2. Like, it didn't feel as much like a third Godfather as it did, and I mentioned this as it did a film in the genre of Godfather. Now, obviously, the character is a continuation. I'm talking about tone. Tonally, it felt the most disparate. They felt like 1 and 2 were almost a movie that you can intercut. Like, you can do the prequel to 2 in front of 1 and then the sequel to 2 after 1. Like, that could work. This doesn't quite have the same, honestly, opera. Ironically, like the operatic nature of those, a little different. So I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad we got to see part of the story. It's definitely like a B, which isn't a bad thing. Just not quite to the same, like, of The Godfather.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Okay, we do have some more questions.
Yeah, there's only one on the. Now we found them on the Patreon.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and
3.
3.
There's 3 in here.
There's 3 in there. Okay.
Want to answer those and then see if we have any other thoughts?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, first up, Just a Girl, 329, Just a Girl. Thank you very much. Coy and Aaron for The Godfather 2. Thank you. Hi, guys. First, I wanted to say, so happy to be a reject. Thank you so much for the hard work you do. I have 2 questions. 1, thank you for being a reject. We appreciate you. Question 1, did Michael Corleone choose to become a monster, or did the business make him one? I think the business made him one. I don't think you can survive. Like, anytime you're doing something every day, it affects who you are. Yeah. Anytime that you're any task, any job is going to affect everything else that you do. If your job is to be a monster, you become a monster. Like the business of murder and profiting off others' demise and misfortune and all that stuff is going to make you lesser, and that's going to make you a monster, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of the two, because the choices that you make determine the person you are. So I feel like, again, through continual choices, you do become that. But I don't think that was his intention, to become a monster. And then, as you see in this movie, he's trying to rectify his actions from the previous 2 movies. I don't think he kills by hand a single person in this film.
He claims to have. He said, "I've killed and I've ordered people to kill."
But he hasn't killed within the 3rd film.
Sure. But I'm saying generally, like, he accepted his choices.
Yeah, he accepted his choices, and like,
makes him a little monster.
Yeah, I think he was chiseling through the individual choices he was making, chiseling himself into a monster. But obviously, when he set out, I don't think he's going to be like, I'm going to be this big bad monster. Out through circumstance and what he perceived to be his responsibilities, what he perceived to be his destiny and his legacy. That drove him down the path of becoming a monster and betraying the things that he perceived to have held dear prior to entering the life.
And clearly, he wanted redemption for things he knew he did wrong. But like, that's just a nuanced character. I still don't think he's a good person. Yeah. Second, did you find the sequel better or worse, or just different from the first film? I do find that people really enjoy the second. Thanks for a fun. So this is about the 3rd one, but we can talk about the second. We just watched it. Yeah. We talked about it in the second one. I personally like the first just a smidge more. I think Aaron did as well. But I thought they were kind of one complete giant epic, whereas this one felt more like a sequel.
100%. Yeah, this one did feel more like a sequel. I don't even know if we say legacy sequel, because it's like there's obviously a big major gap between the 2nd and 3rd one, but it doesn't feel like the gap's as big as between 1 and 2. So yeah, it's just like, it's interesting because like Godfather and Godfather 2 feel like Godfather 1 and Godfather Part 2. This feels like Godfather 3.
Yeah.
It's
definitely a sequel to the 2 of them.
Exactly. But yeah, I liked it. I can't say that I loved it. I don't think just some of the choices are really throwing me off over the course of the film. And I'm curious to know if this is weirded other people out as you're watching it.
And even if you take out the cousin stuff, which is big, it's still like not quite as quality of a film for a number of reasons. Like, it's not just that. It's like directing choices and some of the deaths felt a little over the top and not tonally the movie, the rest of it. Some stuff felt rushed. Some other stuff felt too slow. Like the pacing wasn't as pitch perfect as the first 2. Like, it was a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah, I feel like in the first 2, when people would die, there's a sense of like understated class about it. You know, it was clean, it was classy. And this one, they were like, all right, we need our big bombastic action scenes, like the helicopter thing, and like the
street. And the 3rd act, I didn't feel that sense of like, oh, and they took everybody out the same night. Like, it didn't feel like, it feels like, oh,
yeah,
it didn't connect to anyone as much.
Yeah,
except for the Corleones.
100%. Yeah, I would agree with you there.
And obviously, Garcia was incredible. Next up, we got Alan Smithy. Thank you, Alan. Hey, Coy. Hey, Aaron. What was your favorite performance in The Godfather Part 3? Also, when are the Rejects going to do a reaction to the Coppola's Megalopolis? That reaction would do huge numbers. Thanks, guys. Favorite performance.
Know if it would, but
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Favorite performance in Godfather Part 3.
Ooh, I think Andy Garcia did a really good job.
I think he was here. I mean, obviously Al Pacino was incredible. But
yeah, of course.
I think those are the two.
Yeah, I would say those are definitely the two. Al Pacino, especially in that last scene, you really felt the pain and the death, and then obviously had that
I like
classic
the muting
line.
and then cranking the audio.
Yeah,
that was cool.
that really added a punch to it. But yeah, the classic line, which neither of us knew this was from this. Like just when we thought it was out, they pulled me back in. I was like, okay, all right. It has its own little staple in the Godfather legacy. Because again, I know people don't see this one as much or don't talk about it as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have to say it was between those two. Those are the ones that stood out.
And the sister was a cooler presence this time. We liked the sister's performance.
Oh yeah, she was much more prevalent.
We both mentioned her.
Yeah.
And then Megalopolis. I can't react to it. I went to the premiere. I sat next to John Voight and watched one of the worst movies ever made, starring John Voight.
I saw it. I saw it once in theaters, but it's kind of like a fever dream. So
that's for the best. Someone else can. I don't need to endure it again. I don't think Aaron wants to, but I mean, if you need us to,
I wouldn't be mad. I'd watch it again.
There's so many things we could watch. There's so many better ways to spend 3 hours. But if you need us to, Greg, we're available. But
commentary
there
track.
are people that haven't done Megalopolis that can endure it. All right, our last question from the patrons is from Jay Rushton. Thank you, Jay Rushton. The Godfather Part 3 question: what plot or death seemed the best done?
What plot or death seemed the best done? I feel like with these movies, they kind of telegraph some of the death. So there was, I think the sister's death, the effects of that, how people were reacting to that was well done. But and also maybe the subversion of when the twins were getting killed was well done. But none of them are like there is no like Sonny type death, or there is no Fredo type death in this movie. So it is a little bit trickier to answer because none of them really like punch me in the same way.
I like the Lethal Weapon death with the helicopter. Which is right out of Lethal Weapon 1.
Yeah.
Big helicopter kill. But yeah, I mean, the helicopter scene is probably my favorite of like, whoa, because I wasn't ready for it. Yeah. And that was nice.
But yeah, I don't think anybody we really cared about died in that scene as far as like how
the connection was definitely the first two movies.
Yeah.
For deaths.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, as far as like a scene where a lot of people die, the helicopter scene is the most exciting, the most memorable murder of the movie. Also, I thought when what was his name? Joey, when Joey died, you shot him in his nipples. That was that was
a little nip shot.
Nip shot. That was a good death.
And this is not for this one, but Handsome Ransom is asking the Bourne identity question. That's great. If the person on your left had total amnesia, what would you do to remind him who they are? That's fun.
Ooh,
just a little flowers for Handsome Ransom for the Bourne. I'm curious what their answers are once they watch Bourne. Once you watch Bourne,
yeah.
Now you're ready. All right, you can think about the next 3 hours. All right, well, that is going to do it for the Godfather Part 3. That is going to do it for our Godfather Trilogy. Godfather Trilogy. Let us know what you'd want us to cover next. There are some classics I haven't seen. There's some classics you haven't seen. Would love to know your opinion. I looked through the other day. I was like, I haven't seen City of God. I haven't seen Amistad. There's some like classics.
Yeah, so, I reacted to City of God. I've not seen Amistad, but we would love to do the Purge movies at some point.
Yes, we'll talk about that. I could go for some fun.
Yeah. We need some fun.
Not that the other stuff hasn't been fun, but it's nice to balance.
Yeah.
So I've loved doing these, but I've been very much like, I need to come in a certain mindset. Like Purge would be like, yeah, Frank Grillo.
Exactly.
So yeah, let us know in the comments what you'd like us to cover. We appreciate y'all very, very much. And until next time, Reject Nation, take a cannoli.